It's fantastic to have this race here again. It's it was an inaugural race last year, and it's been probably 10 years since Ironman New Zealand was based here down at St Heliers, so it's fantastic. Hopefully, New Zealand crowds will come out and support the race. The weather's looking great, sort of 25 degrees, so it's going to be a brilliant day. And the competitors, that assembled here at the press conference, and then on race day is just incredible. It's going to be a very, very tough race. It was nice winning last week, but it's going to be a step up this weekend, and it's having guys like Frodeno, Craig, Alexander, Christian, Bevan, and Terenzo, and another probably 10, 15 Aussies on board. It's going to be incredibly fast up front.
Yeah, I have to admit that the reason that I came to New Zealand was for a very large 50th birthday party, but I thought a couple of races before I went home would go miss. Absolutely, it's always good to come into a race having had a good performance in the bag already, and I'm just looking forward to racing somewhere new, to racing new people, and to really enjoying what short stay I have here in Auckland.
I really enjoy coming to the Southern Hemisphere. I've obviously used to go to South Africa a lot, and now base myself out in Noosa, which is a great place to train. We've got a good group, with Pete Jacobs and the Grangers and the Bennetts, and there's a lot of triathlon that's being lived and breathed in Noosa. So it's a good vibe to surround yourself, and it's been good training, getting into training early, and having a date to sort of like an early race to get you out of bed in November, because I probably wouldn't have done it otherwise. Well, you've mentioned it before, there's a good few points up for grabs here, and I really, really want to go to Kona. I never thought I would, but went out there a couple of years ago, and sort of, the vibe really caught on. It's an amazing place, it's an amazing race, and it's sort of one of those things that I've come see do guys like Bevan, who I used to race on the circuit, and sort of gone there and done the transition, and I thought, that's pretty cool, I want to try this.
For a lot of us to go up and down the waterfront, and then to go over the harbour bridge, which I travel down because I'm just north of here. I go over that harbour bridge all the time, to actually cycle over it for once. I'm quite excited by it. So I'm a long time coming over the bridge just because I'm enjoying the view. I'm a little bit slower than the car. Well, actually, cycling back faster. But no, it's a real opportunity, because we don't get to race at home, and having all these athletes here, I can't tell you, all the athletes coming from overseas, and what the prestige that you bring with us is just brilliant. It's really got a buzz out there, and a lot of people are talking about this race because of the names that have come over. So thanks to the athletes, and as I say, for me it's a case of I can't wait to get out there and race. For me, I still love it. I do a lot of coaching over here as well, and a lot of my Sweat 7 athletes are going to be on the course tomorrow, because a lot of them want to go for the Kona spots or whatever. But I still have that passion, and the passion is the racing and the coaching. And for me, if I get the opportunity and the body's good, I'm going to be back out there because I love it. But having Lola Rose as well, and I think, what is that? I think only Cameron's got and Craig. I think it changes you as well as when I race. If I have a good one, great. If I have a bad one, it's just like training. If you have a good session or a bad training session, nothing beats you're sweaty, tired, feeling like crap. You come in and Lola wants to cuddle. That can't beat. So my whole outlook on racing now is completely changed. I love it, but at the end of the day, Lola comes first.
I'm a little bit excited and anxious to wear number 1. It's a bit of a novelty for me. It hasn't happened before, so sorry, Crow, it's normally on your arm. But I'm feeling really good. Training's been going well. I had a good break after Worlds, and I've tried to follow a similar build-up as to last year, and obviously that worked well. But I think the quality of athlete here has again stepped up another level since last year, and I'll have to do the same if I want to be competitive again. I'm looking forward to starting the season off well again. It's obviously a big points and money race, so you want to be pumped and ready to go. But hopefully, if the same result does happen this year, I'll know what to do with the champagne bottle, as I didn't last year. Had no idea what I was doing on stage.
Certainly surprised me, probably more than anyone else. I was new to long course racing, and I really didn't know what to expect, so I was very happy to walk away with the results that I did. No, actually, my build-up to this race has been significantly different to last year, but I've got some different things planned for this year, so I feel comfortable with where I'm at. It may not be the best form that I'd like to bring into a championship race, but it's racing, and as Jan mentioned, it's fantastic to have an event so close to home and with such great athletes to get you moving for the beginning of the year.
Well, for me, it's great to be able to race in Auckland. I've spent the last 5-8 years doing a lot of my seasons based in America or a little bit in Europe. So to be able to do a major race like this in my hometown and ride over some of the roads that I actually train over and do efforts over is pretty cool. I would like to thank all the international pros that have come here to be a part of this event. I think with the field we have, we can really really put on a great show and show what a cool city and what a cool venue Auckland is, and I'm looking forward to being part of the action on the weekend. This weekend in New Zealand with the Aussies here, please just let there be 2 Kiwis on the top of the podium.
When they said they're going over the Harbour Bridge, I thought, yeah, that's me. I'm scared of heights, so I'm not sure what's going to be like at the top, but let's hope the wind's nice enough up there, because I think it's pretty steep, but I mean, who knows? So I'm really, really excited to go over the Harbour Bridge, and you know, it's a good and a bad thing when you're racing on the roads that you train on. You know what the conditions can be like, especially on the waterfront. So yeah, it's a good and bad.
It's great to be here. I haven't raced here very much. I raced here, I think, in 05 or at Mount Maunganui, and many years ago I did the World Cup races in 96 and 97 around the viaduct. So it's been a while between drinks, but I was just saying to Bevan, it's a beautiful city, and I was actually hoping to sneak away without the family, but when my wife got wind of me coming over here, she booked herself and the kids, so they're following me like a bad smell. They followed me across the Tasman. They're out and about terrorising Auckland at this speed. I think for 10 or 12 years we've done it a little differently and based in the US, and it's where a lot of my sponsors are based. But I think, you know, the sport's global now, and I think Asia Pacific is one of the new frontiers. It's really exploding with the number of events and the participation, and it just makes sense, you know, at my age and with a family and kids in school. It's, you know, other things in life take priority, and it's much easier just to base at home. And you know, I watched the race last year over here, and I thought it would be great. You know, I haven't been in shape in January for a long time. The last 2 years I've started my season in March or April, like a lot of people. But, you know, I think with the way the sport is structured now, and having a championship race so early and a prestigious title and prize money up for grabs, I think people are getting in shape a lot earlier, and it should be a great race on Sunday.
Yeah, geez, it was my first Olympic medal was almost 10 years ago now, so yeah, got a few more grey hairs on the head, but yeah, it was certainly a highlight of my career. Guess my direction's changed a little bit now. I'm all about goal setting, so couldn't achieve the goal of Olympic gold. Frodeno took that one away from me, but certainly, you know, a world championship title as at Kona would be super awesome. So that's certainly something that's keeping me motivated. Yeah, that's the great thing about the sport of triathlon. You know, I can basically step out of short course into another career of long course and still be quite successful at that. You know, it's certainly a different sport. There's certainly a lot more to learn from it, but I'm actually having a lot of fun. It's a very relaxed environment compared to the ITU stuff, and it's great to hang out with some old mates. It's an interesting time of the year. First race of the season. I'm fit, but you know, there's always one or two Aussies that are you know, having a good time, and you know, they've been in 30, 40, 50 degree temperatures, so you know, it's going to be interesting, but it's great that the organisers can put together such an amazing field. Thought I was going to come and have a bit of a cherry pick race, but to be honest, I don't think we're going to see as competitive field until the World Champs. So.